My beloved child, stop everything you are doing right now and listen to me. This moment is not ordinary. This hour is not common, and this word is not random. Heaven itself is moving, the atmosphere around you is shifting, and I, your Lord and Savior, am speaking to you now.
You did not stumble upon this message by accident, nor is it something you can treat lightly or push aside for later.
I placed it before you at the exact moment I knew your heart would be ready to hear it. I have been preparing you for this word, drawing you through storms and silence, through nights of weeping and days of waiting, so that when this hour arrived, you would not miss it. What I am about to reveal to you is not for tomorrow, not for next week, not for some distant time in your imagination. My child, it is unfolding today, right now, in this very moment. And if you ignore these words, if you let your attention wander or your heart grow distracted, you will miss what I have already said in motion for your life. I am drawing near to you with a voice that cannot be mistaken, with a presence that cannot be denied. There are moments when I whisper gently, when I nudge softly, when I wait patiently for you to notice me. But this is not one of those moments. This is an appointed time, a divine interruption, a holy encounter. I am calling you with urgency because the window before you is narrow. The opportunity at hand is critical, and the shift that is taking place in the unseen realms requires your awareness. Heaven's clock has struck a decisive hour, and I do not want you to walk past it as though it were ordinary. You are standing in a sacred intersection where your obedience, your listening, and your response will determine the measure of what you receive. That is why I speak with such weight, with such intensity, with such unconditional love. My child, you have cried out for a sign. You have asked for confirmation. You have pleaded with me to make my will clear to you. This is it. This is the sign you asked for. This is the voice you prayed to hear. Every word that follows has been chosen carefully, not as empty encouragements or vague phrases, but as living truth breathed from my spirit directly into your life. You are not hearing this by chance. I arranged it long before you even knew to ask. I carved this moment into time itself, knowing that your weary heart would need it, that your searching soul would long for it, and that your trembling faith would be strengthened by it. Do not doubt this. Do not allow the enemy to whisper that it is coincidence or imagination. I am speaking directly to you, and I need you to lean in with all your heart. There are things unfolding in your life and in the world around you. The shaking has already begun. The doors have already started to open, and the atmosphere has already shifted. I have set in motion a divine plan that will not wait for hesitation, nor will it pause for fear. The blessings, the breakthroughs, the miracles I have prepared are being released today. The alignment I promised, the restoration you long for, the answers you thought were delayed, they are entering your path even now. But you must be ready to receive them. You must be awake to notice them. You must listen carefully to every word I speak, for they are not simply sounds. They are keys, instructions, and confirmations. If you turn away now, if you dismiss this as just another message, you will not only forfeit the encouragement I long to give you. Understand this deeply. My words are never wasted. They are sent with purpose, they carry power, and they achieve what I send them to accomplish. This is why I am asking for your full attention, why I am commanding you not to let distractions steal this moment. The enemy knows the weight of what is being spoken, and he will try to cloud your mind with doubts, to stir your heart with anxieties. But I tell you clearly, my beloved child, it is for you. It is yours. It is my voice to your soul, and I do not want you to let it slip past you. You have been walking through a season where silence felt heavy, where prayers seemed unanswered, and where the days blurred together with waiting and wondering. You questioned if I had forgotten you, if I still saw you, if my promises had grown stale. Arranging the pieces, aligning the timing, what you thought was delay was actually preparation. What you thought was absence was actually my nearness. Because the season of waiting is giving way to a season of sudden fulfillment. right? I am nothing without you, Lord. If He's your strength, my child, can you feel it even now? That stirring in your spirit, that trembling in your chest, that sense that something holy is pressing upon you. That is my presence surrounding you. That is my spirit confirming to you that these are not empty words, but living truth.
Yes. I am drawing you into a deeper awareness because what is coming requires your readiness. Something huge is about to happen.
Heaven's doors are opening, angels are moving, and my hand is already reaching into your circumstances. You will see shifts in your environment, changes in your relationships, answers in your prayers, and signs in your daily path that will confirm what I am saying now. But hear me again, beloved. If you ignore these words, you risk missing the blessing. I am not speaking to frighten you, but to awaken you. I am not pressing with urgency to burden you, but to prepare you. I am not filling your heart with anticipation for nothing. I am declaring to you that I am at work, that I have heard you, and that I am moving today. This is why I said stop everything. This is why I called for your full attention, because you cannot afford to let this pass by. Think of how many times you asked me if I was near.
Peace is not found in the absence of waves, but in learning to navigate the sea within.
This is that answer. This is the confirmation you have longed for. I am saying to you now, I have never left you. I have never abandoned you. I have never ignored your prayers. I have been with you every step. Heaven is not distant from you, it is surrounding you. The unseen realm is active on your behalf even now, so listen carefully, my beloved child. Take these words as living bread for your soul. Do not treat them as casual or ordinary. They are not. They are sacred, they are holy, they are direct from my heart to yours. If you hold on to them, if you let them anchor you, if you allow them to shake your next steps, you will not only endure the days ahead. I am not speaking of years away. I am not speaking of some far-off season. I am speaking of today. Today. My beloved child, listen to me with all of your heart and lean in closely, for this is no accident. Or that you are hearing them at just any ordinary time. I tell you, this is a divine interruption, a holy invasion of your life. I, the Lord your God, have stepped into this very moment to speak to you directly because you are chosen, you are set apart, and you are loved beyond what you can imagine.
Look at the horizon. It reminds us that there is always more to discover within ourselves. Do not be afraid of the journey ahead, and that your life would depend upon it. I call you now to silence every distraction, lay aside the noise of the world. The tides of change wait for no one. You must seize this moment, for the currents of destiny are strong.
For if you try to hold on to your business, if you let the noise of the world drown out my voice, you will miss the blessing that I am pouring out upon you this very day. I tell you again, this is not a casual word. It is not something you can return to later. It is not a message you could have listened to. What I am speaking to you now carries eternal weight, and it has been sent to you at this very hour for a holy reason. Do you not see how carefully I have orchestrated this? Every delay you faced, every closed door, every unexpected turn, none of it was random. It was me positioning you, shaping you, preparing you to hear this very word. You are here because I summoned you. This moment is holy because I made it holy. And I tell you with urgency, if you treat it lightly, you will regret it. Not because I am a God of cruelty, but because you will miss the abundance I long to give you, the breakthrough I have prepared for you.
There have been many times when I whispered to you and you did not notice. There have been moments when I nudged you gently and you dismissed it as nothing.
There were signs I placed in your path, answers hidden in the quiet, and confirmations woven into your days, but you overlooked them because the distractions were too loud.
I do not condemn you for this. I understand the weight you carry, the burdens that press on you, and the noise that surrounds you.
But now I will not whisper. Now I will not merely nudge. I am speaking clearly, with urgency, with a voice that cuts through every distraction. Because what I'm about to do in your life requires your attention, your faith, and your obedience. I am warning you, my beloved.
Do not take these words lightly. This is your divine appointment. This is the moment you prayed for when you asked me to make my will clear. This is the answer to the secret cries of your heart when you said, Lord, speak to me, show me that you are near. I am answering you now.
If you turn away, if you close your heart, you will forfeit the very thing you asked me for, my child. Do you know why I speak with such weight?
Because I love you too much to let you drift. I love you too much to let you walk past this moment unaware. This is why I have interrupted your day, why I have set this word before you, why I am pleading with you to listen carefully.
I am near, I am present, and I am speaking softly yet firmly into the deepest places of your soul.
Please support our channel, for our only goal is to bring joy and peace into your life, and to draw your heart closer to God in devotion and reverence.
Think about how many voices you hear every day. The voices of doubt, of fear, of comparison, of guilt. The voices of people who do not understand you. The voices of the world that shout constantly for your attention. The whispers of the enemy that tell you that you are unworthy, forgotten, or abandoned. They have pulled at your heart. They have stolen your peace. They have clouded your vision. But I am silencing them now. And I command you, do not listen to them. Do not let them distract you. Fix your eyes on me, for my voice is the only one that leads to life. Many will harden their hearts and say, "This is not for me," and they will miss their blessing. They will cry later. But you, my child, must not be among them. Do not let doubt rob you of what I am pouring out. Do not let fear convince you that this word is not yours. You are chosen. You are called. You are the one I am speaking to right now. Do not underestimate the weight of what I am saying.
Do not let your heart be troubled. Look to the horizon and find your peace there.
Able to break chains, open doors, and bring life where there was only despair. When I speak, My beloved, I want you to understand something very clearly. The reason I am urging you not to ignore this moment is because I have already set blessings in motion. I have already dispatched angels to guard you, to guide you, to bring into your life the very answers you have been waiting for. If you let unbelief harden you, if you walk away, you will miss them. Not because I have taken them away, but because you will not be in position to receive them. This is why I call you to focus. This is why I ask for your undivided attention, because the blessings are already on their way, and I do not want you to miss them. Do you feel the urgency in your spirit even now? That pull, that stirring, that sense that something is different about this very moment. That is me. This is heaven reaching into your life with purpose. My child, I have chosen you. I have called you by name. You are mine. And I am telling you now, listen carefully, stay alert, guard this moment with reverence, because everything I am about to reveal is for your good. Do not let it slip past you. Do not allow the enemy to steal it from you. Hold on to it tightly, for it is a treasure sent from heaven to you in this very hour. My beloved child, open your heart wider now, for I am about to show you something that will change how you see your very existence. Heaven is not distant, far away, and unreachable skies. Heaven is moving around you right now. Even as you sit here, even as you breathe, my angels are already positioned around you. They are not far, they are not delayed, they are not uncertain of their assignment. They are here, surrounding you like a shield, standing guard over your life, preparing the way for the miracle I am about to release.
The atmosphere around you is shifting, though your natural eyes may not see it. The air of your spirit has already changed.
The burdens that weighed on you are being broken, and the chains that tried to hold you are snapping one by one. Can you not feel it, my child? It is not imagination, it is not coincidence, it is my hand, my presence, my army of angels surrounding you. Today is not like other days. This is not routine, not common, not simply another turn of the calendar. This day is marked by my intervention. I have written this day with fire. I have carved it into eternity with purpose, and I have released heaven's resources into your life in ways you will soon see with your own eyes. Do not think for a moment that your prayers have been in vain, that your tears have been ignored, or that your waiting has been wasted. Every word you spoke in desperation, every sigh you breathed in silence, every longing you carried when you felt unseen.
Even now, Angels are carrying assignments with your name written upon them. They are bringing peace into your restless night.
They are bringing healing into the very places of your body, your mind, and your soul that cried out for restoration. They are opening doors that no man can shut. Doors you thought were long sealed. Opportunities you thought were lost forever. My angels are working even in the hearts of people you have, turning what seemed resistant, lining what seemed impossible. You may not see it all at once, but you will soon see the evidence. And you will know that heaven has acted on your behalf. Do not underestimate what is happening around you right now. For I tell you the truth, what begins in the unseen realm is greater than anything you can yet imagine. The unseen is shaping the seen. The spiritual is realigning the natural. The divine is invading earthly. This is why you feel.
It is because the unseen has already shifted, and the natural is catching up with it. My child, I want you to understand that they do not wander aimlessly. They do not appear without purpose. They are ministers of my will, flames at carrying out my commands. Do not think yourself too small, too unworthy, or too forgotten for such attention. You are mine. You are chosen. For you, I have positioned warriors of light. For you, I have commanded angels to stand guard. You may not see them, but their presence is real. You may not hear them. When you feel peace wash over you suddenly, when you sense protection in moments that could have destroyed you, when you experience doors opening where there was no way, know this, my angels have been there. I sent them, I commanded them, and they obeyed for your sake.
The truest strength lies not in the power we wield, but in the peace we cultivate within ourselves. Look to the forest for guidance.
Many days passed where you waited and saw little change, but this day carries the fragrance of breakthrough. This day is soaked in divine timing. This day carries the fingerprints of heaven. You will look back and say, that was the day everything shifted. That was the day God moved for me. Lift your eyes beyond what you see in the natural. Do not measure your life by your circumstances, for circumstances are temporary, but my word is eternal. What I'm declaring now will outlast the storms. It will break through the barriers. It will remain standing when everything else crumbles. I know, my beloved, that you have grown weary. I know the days have felt long, the nights even longer. When will I see the answers? When will I walk in freedom? I tell you now, this is the day I have appointed. This is the day the answers begin to unfold. The truest path is not always the easiest, but it is the one that aligns with the whispers of the earth. When you see even one door open, celebrate. When you feel weight lifting, give thanks. Do not overlook them, do not dismiss them. They are proof that heaven has already moved. My child, I do not want you to walk with fear any longer. The enemy will try to convince you that nothing has changed, that these words are just feelings, that what you long for will never come. But I tell you, rebuke those lies. Stand firm on my word. Believe that I am moving even when you cannot yet see. Trust that the unseen is already shifting the scene, for faith is not sight. Faith is believing me even when nothing looks different. Faith is knowing that if I have spoken it, everything that once resisted is being softened, every delay is being broken, every chain is being snapped, every obstacle is being moved. The truest path is rarely the easiest one. You must look within yourselves to find the strength you need to continue this journey. Today carries the seal of heaven. Today I have moved on your behalf. Do not doubt it, do not minimize it, for I, the Lord your God, have spoken it, and it is already unfolding. My beloved child, draw. I have seen what no one else has seen. I have watched hidden battles you fought when no one was there to cheer you on. When your pillow was soaked with tears, when your mind was restless with questions, when your spirit was weary and heavy, in the hours when silence seemed to roar louder than any sound, when your cries felt unanswered, and when your prayers felt like they dissolved into the air. Beyond any shadow of doubt, I heard every prayer. I saw every tear. Not one was wasted. You asked, Lord, where are you? Do you see me? Do you hear me? Do you care? And though you could not feel my presence then, I bent low to collect the tears that streamed from your eyes. I leaned in to hear the whispers of your broken heart. Every sigh that escaped your chest was understood by me as clearly as if you had spoken it aloud. Nothing you endured. Your tears are not forgotten droplets lost in the earth. They are treasures gathered by my hands. I hold them. Each tear is a testimony of your endurance, a witness of your faith, even when your faith felt small. Each tear has been. Do not think your pain was wasted. Do not think your nights of weeping serve no purpose. Even your suffering.
I know how weary you have felt. I know how the weight of disappointment pressed against chest like a heavy stone. How you carried yourself through the day while crumbling inside. You thought no one noticed, but I did. I watched as you fought battles no one applauded you for.
I watched as you chose to keep going when everything in you wanted to give up. I saw the courage it took to rise each morning when your soul begged for rest. The truest wisdom is not found in books or scrolls, but in the quiet whispers of the natural world around us.
Every sleepless night drew me closer to your heart. You could not see it then, but I was strengthening you, refining you.
Your pain was not petty with preparation. Your struggle was not abandonment, it was alignment. I was molding your character, deepening your faith, and sharpening your discernment. But even then, my strength was made perfect in your weakness. Even then, my grace carried you. You may not have realized it, but it was my hand that lifted you when you had no strength left. It was my spirit that gave you the breath to take one more step.
It was my love that refused to let you collapse beneath the weight of despair. My child, I have watched you walk through rejection.
I know the sting of words spoken against you, the wounds inflicted by those you trusted, the loneliness of being misunderstood. But hear me clearly, I never abandoned you. I never left you unprotected. Even in the betrayal, I was guarding your soul. Even in the loss, I was preparing restoration greater than what you had before. What others meant for harm, I am turning for your good. They are not a sign of weakness. They're proof of your endurance. They testify that even when it hurt, you still long for me. Your season of weeping is not endless. Your harvest of joy is near. Type, Father, you know my heart if you long for his presence. Not one was lost, not one was forgotten. Some were answered in ways you could not yet perceive. Some were delayed because the timing was not yet right. But none were wasted. Every prayer has been stored in heaven, and at the appointed time, they shall be released into your life. The path ahead is shrouded in doubt, but remember that true strength comes not from avoiding the shadows, but from carrying your own light within them. But they did not crush you. You have faced storms so fierce you thought they would drown you, but you did not drown. You are still standing because I held you. You are still breathing because I sustained you. Every battle you faced was... The enemy tried to convince you that you were abandoned. He whispered lies into your weary heart, telling you that you were forgotten. But I declare to you now, those were lies. I never left you. I never turned my face from you. I never withdrew my hand.
Yes, I was holding you. Even when you thought I was silent, I was speaking through every circumstance. You may have scars, but they are not signs of defeat. They are marks of survival. They are proof that you endured.
The Lord was with me, and he delivered me. Beloved child, do not despise your journey. They were not meaningless. They were the very soil in which I planted strength, endurance, faith, and hope. They were the preparation for the glory I am about to reveal in your life. Hear me now. Nothing you endured will be... It all has meaning. I am weaving it together into a story greater than you can comprehend. And you will look back and understand that I was with you all along, that I never abandoned you, and that I was working all things for you. Wipe the tears from your eyes. Know that I, your God, have seen it all, remembered it all, and treasured it all. I am about to turn your mourning into dancing, your sorrow into joy, your brokenness into beauty. That I am near, and that I have loved you with an everlasting love. Type Amen to declare new beginnings over.
Name one simple something.
In the quiet of the forest, he found a moment of serene reflection.
Thank you for watching this video. If you found the content meaningful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Faith and Glory channel so you won't miss out on more inspiring videos about faith and life values. See you in the next video.